Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out at the range doing a little bit of shooting today, and I wanted to do a nice little, this isn't going to be a full review, but it'll be a decent review. We'll do something a little bit more comprehensive as far as, you know, giving you all the numbers and stuff for shot pressures and all that sort of thing down the road. It has a nice trigger. I haven't weighed it yet, so I'm not going to be able to give you that today, but really I just wanted to get it out to the range, and we're shooting at 25 yards here, so that's going to be a pretty good stretch for a little pistol carbine like this with a unmagnified red dot on it. But I've been testing it and it is not doing bad at all. It's impressing me quite a bit. But what we have here is so this is something Terry over at Buck Rail has just come up with, and he's got a couple different model pistols that he's going to be doing a carbine conversion for. He's had the conversions for a while, but before you had to buy all the parts and put them on your own gun. But now he is actually partnered up with Beeman, and I think Diana. I believe he's got Diana's as well. And he is sending these air rifles and air guns out pre-configured with all of his goodies on them, and you have some options that you can pick. The front hand grip, you can choose between an M-lock version like this. I got the M-lock one just to have something different. All of the other ones I have, I've gotten pick rails for already, but I thought that would be nice to have something a little bit different, a little different look. The hand grip, I think he's only got the one hand grip, but he has several different choices as far as a rear. You can get one with the folder. He's got a couple different variations of, I think he's got the fixed length one, and this one is they call it the minimalist with adjustable length. And then you can get a suppressor mount. You don't have to get any of these options if you don't want, but you pick what you want, and you know, stuff adds up. I'm not exactly sure what the prices are on all of these, all these different options, but you can go to his website and you can see the prices and stuff. The suppressor that's on here is actually a new design that Terry just came out with. This one is a little bit larger in diameter than the older ones that he had, and it has a little more volume, so it actually is a little quieter. The old ones are really nice too, but this one, he suggested this one when I ordered this package up. And finally, not part of his package, but I have a really nice Walther red dot on here that was actually sent over to me by them to do a review on, and it is a really nice piece. It's a little more expensive than some of the other ones, more expensive than all of the other ones that I've been playing around with in the garage and out at the range as well, but I think it's well worth the extra money. It's has a sleep mode. If it sits still for 4 minutes, it'll shut off. And it has shake awake, which just just touch it with a feather and it comes back on again. So it's not like it's, you know, not going to be there when you're ready for it. It does have up and down arrows, and you can permanently turn it off so that even the shake awake wouldn't work. But it's a really nice piece. But just to give you guys a little bit of information of what I've come up with so far, this is a 3000 psi fill gun. And I literally shot from 3000 psi down to where it just dropped below 1000, which is just outside the green on the pressure meter. And I got 84 basically full power shots with that fill. So more than they're even calling for. And that I have them all written down. And like I said, we'll talk about them more down the road. I actually want to make up a graph, and we'll do a more deep dive as far as numbers, because I want to do some testing, because it seems like the the pressure was a little, or the speed was a little bit low to start off with, and then it built up, and then right around 2400 psi, the speed actually maxed out, and then it was really nice and smooth for most of the band of the pressure, and then it started to taper off, and until it was, you know, below 1000 psi and kind of outside the, you know, sweet spot of the gun. So I'm going to do a more comprehensive testing with it and find out where the sweet spot as far as accuracy goes. But for today, I just wanted to get out and shoot it some. So I have a magazine, 12 shots, loaded up with these Dynamit Noble wad cutter pellets. These are really nice. It's an older Dynamit Noble is the same company as RWS, which makes Meisterkugels and the basics and all that sort of thing. And I really do believe these Dynamit Nobles are just an older version of the Meisterkugels. So, but let's go ahead and shoot some shots with this guy. I had the red dot turned off, so let's do 4 clicks. So this has, I believe, 10 brightness settings. 4 clicks is more than enough brightness out here. Full, not a cloud in the sky, sunshine out here today. And it's a 2 MOA red dot, so it's not overpowering the target at 25 yards at all. A 3 MOA would be much larger. All the other red dots I have been testing are all 3 MOA, which are fine for short distances, 10 meters. But once you start getting farther out, that dot really covers up that covers up those targets pretty well. So let's go ahead and that suppressor makes a huge difference. All that noise you just heard was the hammer dropping. There's absolutely no noise from the muzzle at all. I love the way this is setting up, because I actually zeroed this in my garage at 7 yards, and now I'm shooting 25 yards, and I'm actually just shooting like half an inch high. And again, that's 25 yards, folks. 25 yards from a 177 pistol. That's pretty impressive. Depending on how you decide to outfit it from Terry. I'm not sure even how much he's selling these guns for. I really didn't pay much attention to that. But on Amazon, just the pistol alone are about $180. So pretty nice little value. Add on probably another, I think it's probably another $60 or so worth of add-ons. Actually, this piece back here is about $40. So put maybe another $70 worth of parts. There's really no reason why you couldn't mount a nice little scope on here and have a little bit of magnification too, but I really wanted to try it with this red dot, and I am absolutely impressed with the way it's working. Not all one ragged hole, but man, that's for no magnification on this thing. That is really something. Let me see what I got here. I got 2 left. Actually, I think that was the last one. Yep. Alrighty, so there's 12 shots at 25 yards, unmagnified, just with a red dot from a pistol. How can you go wrong with that? And let's see, I am still, so I took about half a dozen shots before I started up. Actually, no, I shot a full magazine before I started up this video. Now I shot a second full magazine, and I am still at above 2200, almost 2400 psi still. So this thing is just a absolute it's like the Volkswagen Rabbit diesel of PCPs. It is just absolutely economical with the air that it has, and it is so hand pump friendly too. With this one here, when it came in the mail, it had 200 psi in it, just to have some air in there, I guess. And I hand pumped it up to 3000 psi, and it took 83 strokes of my hand pump to get it up to 3000 psi. And I've shot a couple of fills through it now, and I've hand pumped it every time. From 1000 back up to 3000 takes a little over 50 strokes. Somewhere between 50 and 55 strokes is what I've needed to do. And I have 2 different pumps. I have a Thiasan, something like that, and a Vivor, both very inexpensive Amazon hand pumps, and both of those pump up equally as well. I've used them to pump up my QB Chief as well. Same thing, probably, well, that one only goes up to 2000 psi, but it's got a lot more volume, but that one takes about 50 strokes as well. So both of these are very, very hand pump friendly. So if you are looking for a really economical PCP, this Beeman, Rail Beeman carbine, you can buy the pistol alone, and it would probably perform, you know, equally as well as far as the amount of air it uses. But that Beeman QB Chief, $160 off of Amazon. Check my video out I did on that guy. That is an impressive shooting gun. 25 yards with 2 different pellets. It was almost one ragged hole. That's something. So anyway, I'm just out here having some fun. We'll do a much deeper dive on this guy down the road. It's a little cold, a little windy. I didn't really want to spend too much time you know, going over all the numbers today, but we just wanted to get out and do a little bit of plinking. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.